So we're here with your Roblox developer, right?
Hello.
Yep. We're about to do the wipe on his phone. We're going to get rid of the shop on your phone, right? Okay. How many images do you think we have to get rid of your phone?
About like 30 or 40.
Okay.
I don't remember exactly.
And what's the game coming out that you got on Roblox soon?
Undertale.
Hell yeah! We're gonna make this game successful.
This video isn't going to be your typical video. This video is actually a call for help, and I need everybody to share this video. The Roblox Corporation has sent a cease and desist letter to me, a 22-year-old, versus a multi-billion-dollar company, threats of litigation, because I catch predators on their platform. Within the last year, me and my team have gotten 6 predators arrested within the Roblox community. Almost all of them have admitted to doing this before to other Roblox users.
Roblox just lost $12 billion overnight. And the craziest part? It all started with one man, one whistleblower, one voice the company tried to silence. But instead of shutting him down, Roblox triggered a chain reaction that's now spiraling into lawsuits, a collapsing stock price, and calls for their CEO to testify before Congress. And here's the thing, this isn't just about a game. This is about exposing one of the darkest scandals in tech history. And the man at the center of it, he might just be Roblox's worst nightmare. But before we get into billion-dollar lawsuits, insider leaks, and Chris Hansen himself stepping into the ring, we need to talk about the one person Roblox tried to erase, a man named Schlep. Because the moment Roblox tried to silence him, everything started falling apart.
The stuff that they've sent me in the cease and desist letter is actually laughably hilarious. Roblox is actively claiming that I'm hurting their players. Here's an email. I didn't ever plan on showcasing this in a video, but this is from a kid who is thanking me for getting someone he was groomed by arrested in real life. He said he recognized him from my video, and here's some cool fan art he made of me.
Schlep isn't your average Roblox creator. He isn't building games, selling cosmetics, or chasing clout. Schlep is a predator hunter, and for years, he's been doing something Roblox's billion-dollar safety team apparently couldn't, tracking down predators who hide inside the platform and helping law enforcement put them behind bars. His record speaks for itself. Multiple predators caught, multiple arrests, hours of investigation. Schlep even worked hand-in-hand with police to make sure these cases led to real-world consequences. But here's where the story takes a shocking turn. Instead of celebrating him, instead of thanking him, instead of working with him, Roblox hit him with a cease and desist. They claimed he was acting as a vigilante, endangering children, and even accused him of breaking the very rules he was trying to protect. And that's when people snapped, because the community didn't see Schlep as a criminal. They saw him as a whistleblower, a protector, a guy doing the job Roblox refused to do. And the cease and desist? It looked less like protecting safety and more like killing the messenger. But Roblox had no idea that silencing Schlep would blow up in their face so fast and cost them billions. The cease and desist was supposed to shut things down quietly. Instead, it lit a firestorm. Social media exploded. Schle's supporters blasted Roblox across Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube. Hashtags started trending, journalists began digging, and suddenly investors were asking one very uncomfortable question. If Roblox can't handle one whistleblower, what else are they hiding? And then came the hit no one saw coming. Roblox's stock plummeted. In just a matter of days, the company lost $12 billion in market value. That's not a typo, $12 billion. For a platform built on child safety, brand deals, and public trust, this wasn't just a bad week, this was an existential threat. Because if parents and regulators start believing Roblox is unsafe, or worse, covering things up, that's game over. And here's the kicker, Schle's story didn't come out of nowhere. It struck a nerve because it lined up with what players had been saying for years, that Roblox's safety was more marketing than reality. But instead of admitting fault, Roblox did something even more shocking. As the backlash grew, Roblox went into damage control mode. Their PR machine cranked out polished statements about community safety, strict policies, and zero tolerance. But here's the problem. No one bought it. Because at the exact same time Roblox was pushing their PR spin, videos, screenshots, and leaks started surfacing that told a much darker story. Kids being exposed to predators in-game, developers whispering about being silenced if they spoke up, even moderators saying they were overwhelmed and understaffed. And yet, Roblox's leadership doubled down. They painted Schlep as reckless. They told investors everything was fine. They claimed the system was working. But the community wasn't buying it, and neither were regulators. Because while Roblox was busy playing the PR game, one of the platform's biggest games was hiding a scandal that would push this story from bad to catastrophic. If you've been around Roblox long enough, you know Meep City. It's one of the biggest games on the platform. Tens of millions of players, billions of visits, a name every kid recognizes. On the surface, it looks harmless. Bright colors, cartoony avatars, a social hangout. But behind the smiles and friendly branding, something far more disturbing was happening. Reports started surfacing that predators were using Meep City's party rooms as hunting grounds. Kids were being lured into private servers, exposed to explicit content, and in some cases, groomed for exploitation outside the platform. And Roblox knew about it. Players had been flagging it for years. Parents had filed complaints. Even the media had run stories about it. But for the longest time, nothing really changed. The party rooms stayed open, and the cycle continued. So when Schlep spoke up, people started connecting the dots. If Roblox would rather silence a whistleblower than face the reality of Meep City, what else were they covering up? The scandal blew open, and suddenly Roblox wasn't just fighting Schlep. They were fighting a wave of parents, lawmakers, and journalists demanding answers. And that's when Roblox made their boldest and most disastrous move yet. Instead of fixing the problems, Roblox doubled down on their fight with Schlep. They didn't just send a cease and desist, they went further. Schlep says Roblox started targeting him directly, digging through his content, looking for reasons to take him down permanently. His accounts were hit, his videos were flagged. They tried to paint him as the real threat, even though the evidence showed he was exposing the people Roblox couldn't catch. To many, it looked like a smear campaign, a billion-dollar corporation pointing its guns at a single creator, someone with no legal team, no billion-dollar backing, just a laptop and a camera. And this wasn't just about Schlep anymore. It was about the message Roblox was sending to the entire community. If you speak out, we'll silence you. But what Roblox didn't realize was that this decision would backfire spectacularly, because Schlep wasn't alone anymore. He was about to get backup from someone who had taken down predators on a national stage. And when Chris Hansen entered the story, Roblox's nightmare went mainstream. If the name Chris Hansen rings a bell, it should. He's the face of To Catch a Predator, the journalist who spent years on national TV exposing predators, setting up stings, and confronting some of the most dangerous people on camera. So when Schlep's story hit critical mass, Hansen took notice, and that's when things escalated beyond Roblox's control. Hansen reached out. He interviewed Schlep. He started digging into the story, not just Schlep's fight with Roblox, but the bigger question: how many predators are actually hiding inside this platform? For Roblox, this was a nightmare scenario. It was no longer about YouTube drama or one frustrated creator. Now they had a national journalist, one with the track record of dismantling predators, putting them under the spotlight. Suddenly, the narrative flipped. Schlep wasn't some reckless vigilante. He was being legitimized by one of the most recognized predator hunters in the world. And once that happened, Roblox couldn't put the genie back in the bottle. But as bad as Chris Hansen was for Roblox's image, what came next was worse, because this time, the truth came from the inside. It started small. Anonymous accounts. whispers on Discord, screenshots passed around in group chats. But soon it became undeniable. Insiders at Roblox were leaking information. Moderators, developers, even people connected to Roblox staff started talking. And what they revealed painted a devastating picture. They claimed safety tools were outdated. Reports of predators often went ignored or took months to review. Moderators were underpaid, overworked, and pressured to keep bans low so the platform's numbers looked good. Worse, some claimed Roblox leadership knew about hotspots like Meep City for years and deliberately dragged their feet because shutting them down would hurt revenue. And then came the bombshell. Leaked emails suggesting Roblox's top brass had been warned about these issues long before Schlep went public. If those leaks are true, it means Roblox didn't just fail, they covered it up. For investors, this was a ticking bomb time. For parents, it was a betrayal. And for Roblox's reputation, it was catastrophic. But the real question is, if the insiders are telling the truth, then why hasn't Roblox faced real consequences yet?
At this point, the Roblox scandal isn't just about one whistleblower, one lawsuit, or one shady game. It's about something much bigger. Think about it. Roblox is one of the most powerful platforms on the planet. Over 70 million people log in every single day. The majority of them are kids. Parents are trusting this company to keep their children safe, and in return, Roblox is generating billions in revenue. But if the leaks, the whistleblower claims, and the predator scandals are all true, then Roblox has been prioritizing profit over protection. They've been silencing critics instead of fixing problems. And worst of all, they've been allowing predators to operate in spaces designed for children. That's not just a scandal, that's a moral catastrophe. And the ripple effects are already showing. Regulators are watching, investors are nervous, parents are angry. Every headline chips away at Roblox's carefully polished image, and every new leak makes it harder for them to recover. The truth is, Schlep didn't just expose Roblox, he cracked open the door to a much larger conversation. How many companies are failing to protect kids online? How many scandals are we not seeing because whistleblowers are too afraid to speak out? And if you think this story is over, you're dead wrong.
Roblox wanted this to disappear quietly. They wanted Schlep silenced, the scandal buried, and the money machine to keep running. But instead, they triggered the exact opposite. A storm that keeps getting louder, a story that refuses to die, and a spotlight that isn't going away anytime soon. Because every time a new piece of information drops, every insider leak, every parent who speaks out, every journalist who digs deeper, Roblox's empire takes another hit. And here's the chilling part. If a platform this massive, this wealthy, and this public can fail kids this badly, what does that say about the rest of the internet? The Roblox whistleblower scandal isn't just their problem anymore. It's a warning, a wake-up call, and maybe even the start of a reckoning for the entire online gaming industry. So the question isn't whether Roblox will recover. The question is, what happens the next time someone refuses to stay quiet?
Man, this is definitely some very scary times. I'm just trying to stop what happened to me when I was a kid from happening to other people, and now I'm facing threats of litigation from a multi-billion-dollar company. Since my career and revenue streams are on the line, I have a site. It's called Schlep.tv. If you want to support my work and what we do and allow us to keep catching predators in the future, feel free to go ahead and support us over there. The most important thing we can all collectively do right now is share what is going on with Roblox. Tell your parents, tell your congressman, tell a journalist if you know one. And if any of them are interested, I'm more than willing to share my story, even to the people at Roblox. Even after all this, I am just trying to make a difference and help. I'm trying to stop what happened to me as a kid to happen to future kids. How can you see that as a bad thing? I genuinely can't comprehend it. One final word I'm ending this off on, to Roblox, I have no plans of revisiting the platform. I will not be making a new account. I will not be going back on the site.